someone may post one or two clips on Twitter or on Instagram or Facebook, and you guys may say Cole Miller sucks because he missed X, Y, and Z. But when in reality, he's making these blocks 100 times a year, right? Just doing an absolute rushing job. Now, of course, Alex Bars is going to miss number 22. Had he been able to actually effectively block him, this play may have gone for a touchdown. As Matt Collins picks up 34, there would have literally been no one else, right? Of course, not a big deal, but even Andre James and Dylan Parham, James is going to initially double team. Parham's going to get to the inside. There's the double. James does a good job trying to get up to 47. As you guys see right there, he gets contact. That's a nice shot. But Curtis has a simple backside block. Keep in mind, this guy has the outside field, but it's still 5 yards, right? 5 yards is 5 yards. But Alex Bars can't do this. Imagine if he makes that. It's a good bit of confidence. Jumping into the next rep, Dylan Parham did a great job of one-on-one situation with Jones. Handles him and absolutely shuts him down. This is a really nice rep by the right off the field. The baller does shift here on the 5.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. What has to be done to avoid that? Well,
the offensive line does a really good job. It's very noticeable in my opinion how much better they look. They want to
now Markkanen. Switch here. Bryant's checked in.
Just want to point that out. This video is almost turning into a Dylan Parham study because perhaps
the 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate just so pretty.
Sexton passes to Gay. And here's Sexton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Stolen by Ball. And then Bryant with the dunk.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Sexton finds Butler. To the middle. Here's Gay. And he buries his first look.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Bryant. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Levine passes to Bryant. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And let's be honest, guys, basketball has become a business. MP is doing a tremendous job with that side of being a pro, picking up some nice endorsements.
Yeah, Grant, and as his popularity grows in the league, MP's fan base will too. That really helps him do well off the floor. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
From beyond the arc and then some. Bryant's got 14 points for the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Gay, a screen on Ball. Sexton with it, picked up by DeRozan.
When he's blocked, he's still trying to come, still trying to make an effort. And I think that is contagious, guys. I think that's what the defense feeds off that energy.
The shot goes down. Gay's got his second basket.
Well, the team has got to be thrilled to see Colin Sexton work the pick-and-roll game and find the open teammate.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
Pass to Abaji. Now Sexton. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
And for Rudy Gay, over 15 years in the league,
Rudy has changed the way he plays over the years. He came into the NBA exclusively playing the three. Now he's a power forward. Even runs a bit as a small ball center as well.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Lamb's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Pass to Sexton. Gay with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Fades away. And it's Chicago with the board. They come.
I think that thought pattern that you just said, that sometimes old boxers need to get a couple rounds.
Into this one, having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Butler passes to Sexton. And he drives in. And here's Gay. Outside for Butler. There's the three. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards.
Oh, get some!
Show us some power! And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Butler. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Bryant from deep three-point. Look at how MP has spent his time in 2 games. It's clear to me that he is committed to winning his city opponents.
Feel good for MP to see that hard work paying off.
A minute 39 left in the first. Gay, the pass to Sexton. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The Jazz with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bryant from deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond.
Well, Andre Drummond lets the defense know there is nothing to be done with him on that one.
1:03 left in the first quarter. Outside Sexton to the paint. Tipped. Left side Butler. It's home.
I want to give you more opportunities to move the ball. That's just me. I'm not coaching. I'm not sitting there down in coaching ability, but I'm just saying there are things that I think you have to think through that we haven't necessarily seen so far this season. And again, I think everybody needs preseason. From coaching staffs to players, everyone else needs it, because there are times where you've got to get in the right frame of mind to understand not only situation, the pace, and everything else, but also the feeling of a game situation.
All right, Lincoln, here we go. Since I interviewed you as a player and all the years you've been on radio with us and TV, the word misdirection comes to mind with Kansas City. I've been saying it for 20 years. They start a play one way, the play comes back the other way, and no one's there. And we've had good players, and Andy Reid's able to run those misdirection plays. Now, the good news is there's no more Tyreek Hill. And now there's Kelsey, who I can't imagine can have a big game because he's killed the Raiders over the years. You got to take him out of the game, the Belichick model. Take him out of the game, and they got good players. But they're going to run misdirection. And I love what you said early about how Mahomes can go deep. He can trick you in to the line of scrimmage with a guy like Jonathan Abram or Merrick to come in and then go over the top. But tackling principles, tackling and bringing these guys to the ground, and knowing these gimmick misdirection plays that they've been running against this organization for well over 20 years.
You know, it's something that first of all, I can't say the Chiefs. This is probably the biggest nemesis. This is the one that I've gone to every general manager that we've had since I've retired and said, listen, just let me suit up against these guys. Please just let me hit somebody.
Not Denver with the snowball? I thought it was Denver. It's a snowball.
I went up in the stands with snowball. I took care of the Denver Bronco fans and organization that one slug. But it's the Chiefs. Look,
when it comes to playing an Andy Reid offense and playing against him, there's been several theories. Whether you want to keep him off the field, you want to time possess and stuff like that. Andy Reid is probably one of the most creative offensive minds I've ever witnessed, I've ever watched. He has ways of getting guys the football, and I certainly respect that as a former offensive player. When you have a capable quarterback of Patrick Mahomes, there's no throw he can't make. There's no play that he can't improvise on, and I think they've worked off of that. So when you're playing against a Kansas City Chiefs offense, you've got to be sound and competent in your responsibilities, whatever they are. If you've got Travis Kelce, one man on man, you can't let him go. You've got to follow him. You've got to mirror him. You've got to be ready to read his eyes to try to make the play. Not always saying that you're going to be successful that way because many teams have tried. The thing is that you have to score touchdowns against the Chiefs. That's what it comes down to. You're not going to beat Kansas City by scoring field goals. Right. And so that's one of the things that hurt my feelings as a commentator and a broadcaster coming to Raiders is that their red zone inefficiency. They can move the ball between the 20s. When they get in a red zone, they struggle. And to me, that's where the creativity of the Kansas City Chiefs and Andy Reid come out because they've been creative of getting the football into the end zone. I mean, look how many teams have copycat that little underneath draw where they run one way and they throw it back underneath to a receiver or a running back or a tight end and the offensive line is run blocking ahead to get a touchdown. How many teams have copied that? There are things like that have helped the Chiefs.
Called in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Pass to DeSumo. Back to Bryant. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Bryant's got 30.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Here's Gay. Shot to stop the run. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot and Gamecocks separated by 5. And Bryant gets it to go.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Sexton with it. 20 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix. And here's Butler outside. And that's not going to... Lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin.
Trying it during a game where you have your little difficulties, whether it works or not.
On the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Bryant in at the point. Tries a 10-footer.
You expect the shootout because
You want to beat them if you got an inside presence.
Andre Drummond bringing the necessary defensive disposition. That's all about length and height.
He launched that one from way outside. Levine's got 6.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's Sexton. Markkanen with a screen on Bryant. Sexton finds Markkanen. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
To the middle. And Drummond with the jam.
Andre Drummond showing you, I am a vertical threat at the cup. Look out.
Out to the right wing. Here's Abaji. And the 3 off target.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
He drops it from range.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Stolen by Bryant. DeRozan against Gay. Here's Levine for three. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Sexton. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Twice on the pipe. Send it back, Andre Drummond.
Throws it up high. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. The Jazz have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Bryant with it, picked up by Sexton. Back to Bryant for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Sexton against Bryant. Fires from deep. Agbaji can't hit. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, once he crosses the timeline, you need to pick him up. He can drop it in from way back.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. See what they run. If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Here's Agbaji. And they recover it. Bogdanovich from long range. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bryant from deep three-point left.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, my. Wow.
Count it.
Sorry.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Sexton, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot, and they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge.
Right, go with
to
that
see if they
mindset
can
that
get
no, I'm
this
not
foul
top 3, I'm
overturned.
top 1. And I think for Phil Richards' credit, you know, guys have to play in the preseason. You know, Darren Waller didn't get the opportunity to play in training camp because, you know, whatever the reason why he was not out there,
and even with the coach's challenge in place.
Yeah, and Kansas City was impressive against the Buccaneers. They lose to Indianapolis and they dominated in that game. In all 3 phases,
It's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it
Kansas City didn't have to deal with that. They came in and they were fresh. They pounced on the Bucs. That's the first time I saw a team put the Buccaneers away in the first quarter.
Right.
And they've made their
So I think
decision.
the Raiders
The
have to
call
be
will.
concerned about starting fast, because if they can start fast in this game, it takes the crowd out of the game a little bit, and it changes it. I've always said this against Kansas City: just get to halftime.
Right.
Get to halftime.
Yeah.
Down 3 or up 3 or even be even, because we've seen Josh McDaniels make really good adjustments.
Well, Grant,
Absolutely,
every
and
team is
Patrick
looking for
Graham
that
as well.
perfect
You know,
5 on the
defensively, so
floor.
I think that you're right. If they get to halftime,
In your
be
mind,
really
is that
close, if
synonymous
not
with
leading,
small ball?
then they have.
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes...
Did he?
Oh, he did it!
He did!
Gotta love his confidence Wizards taking that one.
Wow! Pass to Conley. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Levine. And for Chicago, they're shooting 76%. You don't stand again for three.
And the threes just don't stop. Another shot and another make.
Yes, and he's starting to creep up that list now for the most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he keeps it going. Conley, he's open. Not going to go that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Despite playing in different conferences, it's been a contentious rivalry. These teams...
He did!
From long range. Woo!
How about that? Markkanen outside. Conley passes to Markkanen. And Williams over to help on the wing. Sexton. Pass to Conley. 5 on the clock. It's good. Conley's got his second bucket.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Bryant, no good. And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Levine against Conley. Markkanen outside. Sexton, the open look. And Bryant pulls it down.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to...
Good! Another from three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
The Bulls on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Bryant from deep three-point land. And no good. And Utah will come the other way. Sexton with it.
Ready on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
This is a new team, new year. Both teams are a little different.
So it's Chicago, way out of reach.
Maybe after that bottom atmosphere, how do you this week to help with the snap counts?
Yeah, you would hope that
great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride.
Also, you know, you'd hope that game experience.
Now moving on to the game at hand.
And that is good. So far, they've handled noise. I thought they've done a great job. You know, and they'll definitely have to do it this week in Kansas City. It's, like I said, one of the loudest places in all the sports.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
You know, I've always enjoyed playing in that place, the history, the rivalry, all that kind of stuff. It's it's fun.
You have a favorite place to play?
He's checked in for Azubuike. Sexton comes in for Clarkson. And Butler is subbed in for Conley. And a change for the Bulls. Bryant, he's checked in for Ball. Colin Sexton out there with Buck connects again from distance.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Butler finds Sexton. Gay, a screen on Levine. Here's Sexton. Gay inside, working on Williams. And that one's good. Gay's got 8 points.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Bryant, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Bryant. From deep. The offensive rebound. Finished off by Vucevic.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Butler. Chicago grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Outside Butler. Pass to Gay. To the inside. Here's Sexton. Gay left side. Outside for Butler. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That'll be a second foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Chicago has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Bryant from deep three-point land. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Gay.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. but next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now Bryant. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, Drummond with the block. Bryant with it. Picked up by Sexton. And Williams punches it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Utah's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Sexton finds Butler. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Ryan, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
Hits the trifecta.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Down low. Tries to snap the cold streak. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Ah, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
And here's Bryant. Pass to Land. Here's Bryant. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And the jam by Drummond.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
Screen by Gay. Here's Sexton driving inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with it.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Green, the pass to Bryant. And they double up MP. Now Land. Inside. Up top, Bryant. Now White. Butler covering. Back to White. Jacks up a three. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 8 assists here tonight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And they pick up 2. Green's gotten his first bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Butler. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness! And for the Bulls, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Oh! Wow! Look at that range!
Oh, what an incredible shot!
To the left wing. Here's Abaji. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bryant from deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. Utah shooting just 36% in the third. To the inside, Gay. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. White for 3. On target from range. White's got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Oh, it's blocked by Green. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. They get the rebound. Abaji. And a foul called on the... And he makes both free throws. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the lob and the jam by Drummond.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
It's stolen. Here's Dosunmu. Check by Sexton. Pass to Green. Green, a screen. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Sexton. And so it's Chicago, showing no mercy and just piling it on.
Body language you showed me last time, and you did this, or you try and you remember those mental snapshots, so to speak. And you have them in your brain as you're watching the film and all that kind of stuff. But when they're new guys, I mean, you got to study.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think 100 points on the first goal.
The Jazz on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green. Then there's Jeremy Lamb. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Bryant in it to 1.
Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Bryant with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And then Bryant with the dunk.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Here's Conley. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action.
That's a pretty accurate statement.
Technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time, I'll take that.
Azubuike, he's checked in for Utah.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Outside Conley. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
MP is doubled. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Bryant. And here is Green. Defended by Bogdanovic. And he was camped in the lane there. Utah with the ball. Outside Conley. From outside, off the mark. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Bryant with it, picked by Vucevic. Bryant, pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Now, this guy is a crafty scorer. If Vucevic starts to cook, fellas, look out. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
For Chicago, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Conley. To the middle. Outside for Lamb. Bryant, the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Bryant, tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist by Bryant. Vucevic has got 27 points. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Conley against Bryant. Pass to Azubuike. Here's Conley. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Bryant outside to the paint. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. From deep, Conley. And it's Chicago with a board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Vucevic. Butler with a steal.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed.
Butler hits them both. 23 seconds left in the game. Green with a screen on Conley. And he lobs it up top. And the jam by Drummond.
You get fourth from the kitchen.
That gives him a double-double in this one.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well,
I feel like before, I don't know if they changed the stadium, but I remember people talking about the stadium was kind of stacked. So before that, just the way that, that it's actually lighted.
Man, Vucevic on all.
Just the format of the actual stands. It's not.
So no problem for Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, there's a, the subconscious part of it, I guess, is a little bit, but as far as, that's something that you can easily teach someone and tell them, if you know this, but for the most part, I think that a lot of guys on this team understand where they came from other teams and the games, obviously, in Green Bay, got used to winning, so some that are guys, but we didn't just win the Super Bowl, we beat a good team at home, and that's the standard, and that's what you want to establish in your mind.
Right there, good. Okay, all right, that's all I want you to check. Right there. Did you redo your thing? Go see if this stuff is in the middle. Did you get your, did you redo your thing? Huh? You're not gonna redo it?
Oh, you went higher.
Come in there so I can help you. Y'all need to pack your bag. Oh, fuck.
It's amazing. I'm sure you'll be proud of it. It's a difficult sport to come in and kind of put your stamp that early the way you did it. And obviously, him going to Fresno State had a huge part of that. There's no way you get about it without going to the best university in the world. But yeah, I mean, he's a hell of a guy, and nobody deserves him more than MVP than the way he works and what I know about him. I try to happen, and now I see why. So, yeah, definitely proud of him.
MP!
Mr. Cruz.
see the secondary progress and coming up and building confidence and just becoming part of the league to become.
The confidence part is the biggest thing. I think that I've noticed a huge shift. Not that there wasn't much confidence before, but just seeing the swag those guys play with, making plays and starting to get used to making plays the way that they are. And it's contagious when I see that type of energy and they send the offense on the field and then we go return a punt down here. You're ready to go after seeing them there. That type of juice and energy, it does a lot for the offense. So it's big for them, obviously, but it does a lot for them. So.
Green Bay is a smaller city, didn't really get just to eat and all that kind of stuff like that. Being in Vegas,
I heard you met Kenny Cruz. That guy's
Okay, so you finally met the great Kenny Cruz. How'd it go?
Man, I got some dogs. I got Hero, Cole, and KG.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, I love it.
More
This is gonna be
in the off season and stuff before camp, obviously, but going to dinners and stuff, maybe once a week I'll get an opportunity at most to do that. But it's a lot of business stuff that I got to take care of and make sure I'm focusing on more so than enjoying basketball games and stuff right now. All that stuff is fun and we take advantage of it when the time is right. But in season, especially the type of installs we have, and just where we are as a team right now, it's more important to be in that book and spend time with my family. I think that's our biggest game. Warriors fan, yeah, it was ripping the bay. So, all right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Click, spin, and go for the win in new Net Force Spin.
Right now, I think we need to do this. Derek Carr's been extended, and you know what? Let's just go ahead and roll the tape. Let's roll this. Josh covers the Raiders and always has negative tweets and things to say about Derek Carr. He focuses on statistics that make Derek Carr look bad, mainly win totals, even though a whole team is involved in a win, not just the quarterback. And he also uses the lack of touchdowns. But obviously, if Derek Carr had more touchdowns, then he would win more games.
This week on Raiders Talk of the Nation, it's the soundtrack of the Silver and Black. From an artist bringing some country grammar to Allegiant.
You put the two and two together and sometimes it can be electric.
To Raiders past.
A thrill inside, and it's what I do. I love doing it.
And present.
Just know that happens for people to see me for who I really am.
We catch up with the men behind the music in this week's episode of Raiders Talk of the Nation.